Growing up as an imaginative kid in Texas, every time I was outside, there was always something to explore or to imagine and to enjoy.
Big Red's coming to see you.
Yeah, he's coming up.
And so, as I've become an adult, that exploration has never stopped. It's continued as I go out and explore the parks, discover what animals are there, what landscapes are there, and they kind of start to, in my head, weave into stories of their own. And these stories get written down on paper for others to enjoy as well.
For most, the childlike wonder of the outdoors dissipates as 9-to-5s confine us between four walls. But for English teacher Jefferson Marshall, becoming an adult only made his love for the land blossom. Now he's using his daydreams to inspire today's young Texans to get outside.
As an English teacher, I realized there was no children's book series about the Texas state parks, so I decided these parks are important and that I wanted to share the different aspects of the parks so it would hopefully get elementary readers more involved in exploring the outdoors, but also just get families back into the state parks as well. And if they couldn't go there physically, then they could at least read about them in a book.
Jefferson's book series, Texas State Park Adventure, tells tales of 5 fearless friends exploring our parks. They meet the creatures of Caprock Canyons, race to the lighthouse in Palo Duro, and take a dip at Garner State Park. The success of his series has led him on an educational tour throughout the park system. And today, Jefferson is making a stop at Copper Break State Park to share his books and knowledge with these explorers.
I introduce the book series, and then I will use each book as a demonstration of something wonderful to do in the park. If you think you might know what this creature is, raise your hand for me. After that, we'll talk about landscapes by either saying true, that landscape does exist in the state, or no, it does not. And then after doing landscapes, we usually will talk about different activities that you're able to do in the park by playing a game of charades. The whole presentation comes to a climax when we do the Texas rainstorm. We'll have everybody in the group start snapping and then clapping and then patting their hands, and then by the end they're all standing up and stomping their feet. It sounds like you're standing in the middle of a Texas rainstorm. But you have to be careful because multiple times after we've done the Texas rainstorm, we usually get a hailstorm later that day.
Who wants to see me do it?
Hey, Dad.
He got me kind of good that time.
Jefferson is on a mission to instill not only a love for reading, but a love for the outdoors in the next generation. And while there's a plethora of artistry to be found inside our homes and offices, he says there is nothing more inspiring than the beauty of a Texas landscape, something that Jefferson Marshall will never stop sourcing for his state park stories.
Got it? That was a solid one.
I'm just simply a daydreamer. To be able to just daydream and then put some of those daydreams down on paper and it become a story that inspires others to daydream is what is super engaging and fun to me. Creativity is always a good thing, and it's always a wonderful thing to put more art and more passion in the world because I think it brings people hope.